If this world were mine, I would have you working the notary business you spent so much money on. If this world was mine. What up, party people? This your man Grill, out here rolling on my 16 or 18 inch rims or whatever I got on this car. I tell you, look, if I could get y'all to just go out here and work the business that you said you wanted to be a part of, man, so much, your life would be so much better if I could just get you to do what you spent money to do. I'm telling y'all, don't get caught up in this training game. If you're going to do training, get to the point of execution. Get to the point of actually doing what you got trained in. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. Stop waiting for the sun, moon, the sand grains, and the river water to line up exactly how you think it almost want to be before you go out here and do something. I'm telling you, you're wasting time. Just go and get set up. There's a process you got to go through when you sign up for the signing companies. You got to wait for them to verify your information and all of that. But make sure you have your equipment. Make sure you know how to work your equipment. Make sure you have your logistics together. Have the conversations with your spouse. Have the conversation with your kid so they'll know that, hey, I got to rock and roll. So make sure everybody knows how to put in a TV dinner, put in a little Hungry Man TV dinners and all that kind of stuff, and be able to roll when you're not there. And then just get yourself in a position to where you got to be ready to rock and roll. At any point in time, orders can come in 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning and at night. If you up at 1 in the morning, an order can come in. You have to know whether or not you can do it on that day. You gotta always have your schedule at the forefront of your mind. This is being a business owner, and I don't care if you do work a regular job. You know what your hours are there. Now with your free, what hours do you have available to go out here and do work when an order comes in? A lot of people say, oh, I can do stuff, around about 4 o'clock. Okay, well, good. Get prepared to do that at 4. Get prepared to get an order at 12 o'clock for 4 o'clock. What do your logistics look like in order to get that done? Do you have your stuff together? Do you have your paper? Do you have all of your tools and ready to go in order to do it at that time? Can you get off work a little bit early? All of these are little simple things that you got to think about. And I talk to people all the time, and they're, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about. So why not? Why aren't you thinking about, I can take some vacation time. If an order comes in at noon and they assigned it to me for 4 o'clock, I'm gonna go ahead, and if I have the leeway to take off a half hour early, do so. Matter of fact, I would take off an hour early just to be on the safe side, so that way I can be prepared and be there on time. But what most people do is they see an order for 4 o'clock. They know they get off at 3 o'clock, and they know they could do it. They don't have to pick up the kids. They ain't got to feed the wife or the husband. But then they like, I ain't going to do it because I get off at 3. Then get off at 2. To me, it's that simple. That's what I was doing when I was working a full-time job. I would get off early. And as I gained more experience with this, then I would ask, hey, I'm getting off at 4. I would get assigned the order. Then I would contact the signing company and say, hey, are y'all okay with me meeting them probably a little bit closer to 4:30? I said, because I'm just taking care of one other appointment. They don't know I'm at work. I'm taking care of one other appointment, and I'll be there between 4 and 4, about maybe 4:15, 4:30. Y'all okay with that? Is it okay if I talk to the customer about that? They'll be like, yeah. Then as I got even more experience, when I call the customer and I tell them, I say, okay, yeah, they want us to meet at 4 o'clock. Just so you know, logistically, I'm coming from such and such area, going to be probably hit some traffic. Are y'all okay with me? I should be there hopefully by 4:15, no later than 4:30. Does that still work within your time frame? Oh yeah, we good, man. We'll be here all day. Find ways to make it work. It's not about it being perfect. It's about doing it correctly, getting it done correctly. And as you gain more experience and you're able to get that bad boy done in half hour, 45 minutes, you good. And yeah, they might be dinging you, calling you, texting, are you done? Are you done? No, I'm not done. I'm still working with the client. What are they going to do? Tell you stop and just be done because it's been an hour since you... Everything will be fine. But if this world was mine, I would have y'all out there working this bad boy. I would have y'all out there doing the orders. You wouldn't be spending all your time on a daily basis, not just once a week or so, but on a daily basis, sitting there in everybody's Facebook group, everybody's Instagram Live, everybody's Clubhouse, and you ain't doing nothing. You got to get to the point of working. So I'm trying to get it to where this world is mine so I can get y'all out there making some money. But till then, y'all got to go ahead on out there and make it happen for yourself, okay? So, like I said, if this world were mine, I would have you working that notary business that you spend all that money on. If this world were mine. Talk to y'all later. Peace.